beautiful weekend we are having. I have to say, we've been doing things yesterday afternoon and today, and the main event for today is really straightening the allotment after the winds we're having. So Nigel and our friend Kevin are putting up a new polytunnel which arrived last week, and it's you know, a slightly different construction and design. It's none of the sort of purpose builds still, because we need the polytunnel fairly quick, but it's stronger build than the one we had. Well, it was certainly 3 times the price. So I'm expecting it is going to be a little bit stronger. I'm going to try to reuse the hoops from the old one, depending how many we manage to salvage, for some sort of frame somewhere for climbing. That would be quite nice. So I think we're going to get on with that, while there is a few other jobs. I want to show you what was happening here yesterday and what we managed to do. So this is our herb bed, and I have weeded it and put some extra compost in it, and I covered one of the perpetual cabbages, which was really damaged by the birds. I removed the others, and this one I'm just trying to protect till they stop pecking at it. On the other hand, here we have the cabbage cage. We just straighten it up, and I've planted yesterday up. I don't know if you can see, but I've planted some 10 and 10 of different varieties of shallots. In fact, in this cage we're starting having some purple sprouting, broccoli sprouting, although they are lying down. This is not how it meant to be, but that's how we are at the moment. And look at this weather. There's something is happening, because there's lots of cars with sirens going. And here is Kevin and Nigel putting together some of the parts of the new polytunnel. It's a slightly stronger polytunnel, slightly stronger, bigger diameter hoops, the metal bits, and it's got also like a frame. Oh dear, something is really going on. So we still don't know why what is happening, but it's about 3 big fire engines just went to the center of the village, and 2 smaller ones. So, and we can definitely smell the, look at that, there's some more coming just now. Some sort of emergency vehicles. We don't know what is happening, but we can smell the burning in the air, and also, yes, definitely can smell that. So I'll find out and I'll let you know what's been happening while we're having Sunday at the allotment. We've checked our house camera. It's not our house. It must be fairly close to here, because you can really smell it. Our house is at the end of the village. Not that it makes any difference to the people whose house is burning. That's what I'm assuming, because there is nothing else in the center of the village except a residential property. So that's a terrible thing if that's what is going on. However, they're making good progress, and I will update you later. While the boys are doing the polytunnel, I'm trying to sort out the path to the greenhouse, because at the moment it was just a muddy sort of strip of soil, and we've got some wood chippings, and I'm just cladding it with a bit of a cardboard, and then I will be wheelbarrowing the wood chips. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be showing you that because that's really quite boring. um, it's quite difficult because that is in a corner, and access to some parts of that polytunnel is going to be very difficult. Well, now that I can see the damage in full, I think using any of that for any kind of pergola is going to be very difficult because all the bendy bits have gone on it.
What's the technical terms, Danny?
Arch.
No bendy bits is fine.
I quite like bendy bits. And my potatoes, they're in a bucket. Oh dear.
If you just put it down, I'll start digging
I think we can say that the old polytunnel is well and truly dismantled now. And everything is laying bare, all the mess there and everything that we store in it. There's some potatoes in buckets, and we still don't know anything about the fire, but I never seen in this village so many emergency vehicles. So I believe these are the final stages of putting the poly on. The only problem we had is that the existing frames, the built-in bed, are slightly wider than this particular polytunnel, and therefore I'm not quite sure if it will lock. Or we will come and see to it when they finish. Well, it's so warm that the bees are all in action today. I'm not quite sure. I didn't expect that I've got that many bees in this hive, but what do I know? And I took the mouse guard of this one. This is really large hive, and there is lots of them, and they are bringing pollen. They are having the little pouches stuffed with something very, very yellow and pale yellow or greenish sort of yellow. So obviously there is more than one source of pollen for them at the moment. But these guys, well, I just hope this is not robbing. I just hope that they are actually taking the flights. I took the mouse guard of this one because the entrance was very, very small, and I expect, this is two brood boxes and 2 supers hive, so it was very busy there, and at the moment it seems busy in this hive, but they have plenty of space of coming and going, and if this is robbing, then the mouse guard gives them additional protection. Just have a look at those fabulous broad beans. They're all standing up, and those which are not standing up, I think Kevin put them up with the sticks. Well, the polytunnel is looking great. The polytunnel is up. So is the dog. Just to give you an update, we had a fire in the village and one of the houses burned down, which is a terrible shame and very sad. especially that the owners were on their way on a holiday. So, besides that, we've done quite a lot, and I think it's goodbye from me.
And from me.
And from me.
And from Watson.
And from Watson. And have a lovely week. And, you know, be careful with the electrical stuff, I would say. Bye for now.
Bye.